Hello friends and welcome to another quick MarioMayhem.com video. Today we are delving back into that dark seedy underbelly of bootleg gaming. For your enjoyment today we have Kung Fu Mari, also known as Super Mario Bros. 10. Not a whole lot is known about this hacked NES gem, except that it is a re-sprited version of the 1990 platforming game Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. From this I guess we can gather that it was released sometime after 1990, but even the various game labels seem to be unsure of when this was made. One photo of the cartridge suggests it was released back in 1998, whilst another proudly boasts a 2002 release. Seriously though, I managed to find 14 different pictures of a supposedly Super Mario Bros. 10 cartridge, and this is the only one of them that comes close to capturing what the game is even remotely about. And I'm not even sure what the hell is going on here. Ah well, let's give it a go. Title screen is nice and shiny for a start. How bad could it be? Oh no. Well, I guess I have to address this at some point, so it may as well be now. What the hell happened to Mario? Or even Jackie Chan for that matter.
Hey, how you doing?
It kinda looks like the hacker has taken the head off Mario from the spade panels in Super Mario Bros. 3. It probably wouldn't have been my first choice for a sprite to use personally, but anyway, back to the game. Am I playing? I don't think I'm playing. Alright, let me just shuffle up here, I'll pay my respects to Toad, shuffle some more and I'm out of here. After you have recovered from that ordeal, you get this nice little map overview, complete with flickering Super Mario Bros. 3 sprite. And now I'm actually playing. Once the level starts, the first thing you'll notice is the epic tunes pumping. The second thing you'll notice is you have a kick-ass array of attacks.
Take this, Toad.
And what is this? Some sort of power-up? From a Toad? It's the most likely of button combinations to activate the power-up too. Up and B. This one gives me a sweet sonic boom kick and also led me to discover another Street Fighter reference. If you hold down B, you can charge up a Hadouken! Not bad. The controls do take a little bit of getting used to, but they aren't the worst I've come across either. I did struggle a little bit on what I can only describe as quite an intense bonus stage. I had this down a bit later in the game, but for some reason I couldn't stay on these clouds the first time. I think I was still in shock from the bonus stage's cutscene. The bonus game rewards you based on the number of clouds you jumped on. Ah, such a wholesome age of gaming, wasn't it? That's right folks, you saw it here first. Mario punches tigers. Nobody tell Peter. In reality though, this first level probably has the tamest of enemies when it comes to weirdness. I mean, sure, you've got your random floating nunchucks and guys attacking you from under teacups, and that's a bit strange, but I think we're all expecting this Buddha boss with slinkies for arms. Each time you beat a boss, you progress a little bit further onto new and wacky worlds. The second level blasts you into a lavary cave. It all seems pretty innocent, but some of the enemies they introduce are intense. Like this dude. Everything about him screams trouble. His red eyes, menacing smile, and he even has hands poised in a ferocious crocodile-like snout formation, warning you that he is ready to bite at any moment. They die pretty easy though. Yeah baby, work that pole! I did manage to get another bell in this stage though, and this time I think we all know what's going to happen. That's right, Mario is punching some fish in the shower. Punching all the fish, punching all the fish. What you gonna do? You gonna punch all them fish. Tryna take a shower cause I don't like the bath. When a nasty old cardi came up into my path. Held him by the mouth, punched him real good. This is how we treat them fishes up in my hood.
Fish life represent, yo.
Despite my reservations on fish punching, I did a bit better at this one than the cloud jumping and even won myself a sweet bowl of sustenance. Anyway, the fire world then turns to an ice world for some reason, and after owning some cold versions of old snappy hands and punching some rats, you are on to another easy boss. This guy is the first thing to have an accurate reaction to Mario's appearance. World 3 straight away tells you where all the Koopa Troopers have gone in the most direct way possible. Better to keep away from the red ones though. This section has to have some of the most tedious platforming in a platforming game ever. It seems to go on for ages and everything looks the same. When you finally make it through though, it's time to relax with a scenic rafting cruise. Enjoy the sights, feel the cool fresh breeze in your mustache as you punch some birds. At Ranch Kung Fu Mario, our staff is here to make you feel your best. The boss of World 3 totally trolls you though. Innocent Toad Powerup, right? Wrong. Your princess is in another castle. Now watch me turn into a flickering flying frog thing and blah. World 4 is more of the same chaos. You got your standard pink skull butterflies and then of course these athletic, well-mustached snowball wielding dudes. These ridiculously happy spiked airfish are pretty good too. But I know what you were all thinking. This game needs way more bouncy purple feet. Right? What the hell? If you fall off these clouds, you are literally bounced back up by a purple foot, regardless of where you fell. If you have one hit left, this foot will be the last thing you ever see too. What a way to go. It turns out this obscurely placed appendage is actually part of the boss for this level. Naturally, it's a freakish purple Cyclops with eye problems and a mean swat. But he ain't no thang. Onwards to the final destination. You can tell instantly that the game just got real. The music shift, the angry looking fire backgrounds, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but there is something about this guy that is not very welcoming. You quickly realise those creepy fire backgrounds are actually a light source, and you are left fumbling your way through the dark when you go out of their range. It's pretty cool for the NES days though, as they even worked in enemies holding torches that will light your way too. For some reason my Hadouken stopped working here too and never came back. So it's time to get tough and fight the man. It doesn't matter too much though, as I managed to get what seems to be the most OP power-up in the game. This Somersault of Doom, as I call it, just about makes you invincible, allows you to fly, and seems to continue your attack as long as you hold down up and B. This really allows you to cruise through the rest of the level without too many problems. Seriously, if you get this power-up, you have pretty much just passed the game. Jump and spin till your heart's content until you cruise up to this rather sinister-looking lift, which does a great job of setting mood for the retro days. Now it's time to face off with 3 identical dragons, one after the other. With this overpowered somersault, there really aren't too many hassles though. Hey man, good to see ya. Maybe you could give me a hat? Oh, never mind. See you later, I guess. Next up is the first form of the final boss, and I have to admit he is kinda tough at first. But with the expert kung fu moves I picked up and my Somersault of Doom, I was able to work out his pattern pretty quickly and finally turn him into the weird floaty orb that he was always meant to be. We get to rescue Chun-Li though, and she is so happy to see us that her face breaks and she gets locked to the spot. And now, the final boss, the most evil bad guy in this Kung Fu Mario universe. This spider. Well, he is actually pretty hardcore. I mean, he is throwing his legs off at you and trying to kill you. If that isn't evil, I don't know what is. And that's pretty much the game. We pay our respects one more time to Toad, and then it's off to stare at Chun-Li for several days, in what I can only describe as one of the most intimate rescue scenes in gaming history. So, what can we conclude from Super Mario Bros. 10, aka Kung Fu Mari, aka Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu? Well, it was pretty awesome actually, and I had a lot of fun playing it. For its time, it has great music and a lot of varied attacks and power-ups, and it does a great job of setting atmosphere for the NES days. As for it being a Mario hack, well, it wasn't very Mario hacked. Apart from the title screen and probably one of the most ridiculous looking Mario models you will find, there didn't appear to be much more Mario added into the game. But when the original game already contains a smiling spiky fish like this, how can you be mad?
Punching all the fish, punching all the fish. What you gonna do? You gonna punch all them fish. Previously on Mario Mayhem.
If you could create a new game for Waluigi to star in, what would it be like? Thank you all for your incredible Waluigi game ideas, guys. There's so many cool concepts. I hope someone from Nintendo is watching because any of these honourable mentions would make for some amazing Waluigi games. And today the Luigi clap goes to Yuma Billion for this awesome crime-inspired Waluigi and Wario game idea. It makes sense as I hear Yuma was once the getaway driver for Waluigi when he tried to steal all the overalls from the Mushroom Kingdom. So that's pretty good as well as this comment? And today we'll leave you with the question, if you could create a Kung Fu Mushroom Kingdom inspired move, what would it be called? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and the best most creative answer will be featured in one of our next videos. Don't be afraid to like other people's comments if you think they are good too. It's always nice to get a like. And that's it for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed Kung Fu Mari and all this craziness. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, share this video with your friends, keep those comments and likes coming, and we'll see you soon.